Good morning, everyone. I hope you are well and ready to make a tree of life in a bracelet. So today, I'm not going to use only seed beads. Today, we're going to use some amethyst and change it up just a little bit. Not the tree. This is my go-to tree. Sorry, guys. I have a new cushion for my chair. And, oh, my poor bottom. Anyway, enough about the bottom. So I've chosen my bracelet and I've cut 12 wires. They are 14 inches long, and the wire that I used is 22 gauge. That's my go-to. This also comes in rose gold. I believe it comes in KC gold, and I will be adding an update to my playlist on items that I use. So anyway, 12 wires. I've gone ahead and slipped 9 on to my hoop. Now, I've been asked about how I put them on my hoop, and I use a slip knot. I'm going to show you that right now. And today I think I'm going to go just a little bit slower because I seem to forget, unfortunately, that a lot of you are new. The ones of you who watch always, you kind of know what I do. I can spice it up or take it down. Today, we're going to keep it the same, but we're going to go slow. So, let me just see, this is what I mean. I forget to explain what I'm doing. I put a slip knot onto my hoop. I'm going to show you that next really slow so you can understand. And then I put some twists by holding on to my work, supporting it at the hoop, and then just twisting my root. Then I slide it right over. It's a little tough with 22 gauge wire on a bracelet. You can use 12. Okay, so when I do a slip knot, I like to fold my wire in half, make sure it's not crossed, give it a little pinch so it's not totally round, insert it into my hoop from the top, and with this finger hold it in place, and then with your thumb hold it there so it doesn't slide. I like to take my two ends like this, bring them through that loop that I'm holding, not moving I'm still supporting that loop because it gets tricky to pull. Now pull until that loop goes, you can help it with the fingernail, all the way up to your hoop. It will have a little bit of space. You can pull it a little tighter. You don't have to be, it's not perfect. It's a root. And then we throw in our twists. And that's how I put my wires on pretty much all my hoops, unless I start from the bottom and the wires are outside the hoop. Now, so I don't like to do that. That's too hard for my hands. It's hard for mine too. So, take your wire, fold it in half. Bring one wire through your hoop. Hold them together, bring them up, push it down, hold on to it like this. See, these don't spin out. This will move in every direction. And then twist. Just twist these two together until you have your root. And it will still spin on your hoop, and that's a pro. That's a good thing. As opposed to these that don't spin. They give you enough room to get your hand in there and work on your branches. But for me, that's a little sacrifice, but I like the look. I like how it fans out, and it's just my preference. So, let's put that last one on, and I'm doing it with the slip knot. Bring it through the loop I had put under my hoop, and pull. Like I said, this is 22 gauge wire. You can, and I used 24 for a long time, until they no longer had it in this brand, and then I had to change it. So now I'm just going to put the little twists to form my last root. Like that. Now I'm just going to slide them down. This takes up a lot of space from here to here. Because it's 22 gauge wire and not 24, I'm just going to push it a little bit. Let it take up a little less space because I want the emphasis to be on my tree, not just on the root. Now, this one here, this last one has a, I didn't pull it quite tight enough. Sometimes if you yank on it, you can get it to look better. If you don't, you can always just go back and give it a little push onto your hoop to even it out. I don't do that. I really don't. I'm not that fussy. Now, we're going to take 6 from the left and 6 from the right. Okay, guys. I have 2 extra wires on my hoop. Let me just count that again. I'm not doing it over. I do not edit, but this is how it goes. It's the real deal. I come to you with knowledge, inspiration, lots of love, and truth. I make mistakes. So there's 6. And there's 6. So total is 8. We're going to just clip these 2 off. I'll use them on a nest. They're going right into the wire box because I was not paying attention. And I will just take these off. I could start it over again. I'm not going to do that. I make mistakes. That's why I always tell, count twice. It's easier to put them on than to take it off. It's funny because somebody, not one of you, had said to me, not anybody on YouTube, said to me, when you make a mistake, you really shouldn't show it. No. When I make a mistake, I have to show it. How else are you going to know? What else, you know, you have to see that I am not perfect. I am just a guide. I want to share with you what I know and show you that I make mistakes. All the time, guys, always. I learn. I've made a million mistakes. I've learned a million lessons. Now let's just count and hope that we have 12. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. Okay, we're back in business. We have 6 on the left and 6 on the right. I'm going to just fix my roots the way that I like them without being crisscrossed right here. And just because I'm me and my OCD that I can't fix. 4. Okay, let's see. 3 and 3. That's 6. I had an extra one there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See? I messed it up. Crisscross them. What you're going to do is slide your roots so it looks like this, guys. Once you get it to look like that, if you see one that you just don't like, or didn't like it, it's okay now. Just fix it. Move it over. If it's crisscrossed, uncrisscross it. Use tweezers, use your fingernail, or start over. Just get that to where you want it so that the roots are beautiful. No matter what, they'll be beautiful. And now we're going to twist. We're going to twist out our trunk. So I've got this higher cushion. I'll be getting up and down as always. I hope that it doesn't, I hope it's not a distraction. I need to drink, I'm sorry. I think I wake up dehydrated and remain that way even though I drink a bottle of water first thing. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Thinking maybe one more. Or just maybe a half. Just one little. Oh, that was my wrist. Woohoo. I'm going to leave it at this. And because I'm using the 22 gauge wire, I want to have enough room for branches and my beads. Today we're not using just seed beads. I'll show you in 1 minute. What I like to do is with my silicone pliers, you don't have to. I like to just gently hold on to my roots and just not even pressing, just do that. It just makes it really tight and it smooths out any imperfections in the twist. Like this. So now, I'm going to take 4 from the left, 2 and 2 is one side, 4 from the right, this one is good, this one is good, this one doesn't want to be there, so we'll put you back. That one's good. Now this one's good. Okay, so we have 4 and 4. Get in there, hold on to this point right here, and give it, that's a half a twist, crisscrossed only, 1 full twist like that. It's just a good marker. It'll hold your wires in place and it'll show you where you are. Right there. That's a good place. And we'll do it again over here. Take your wires, put 4, try to get the ones that know where they want to go. Like this one does not want to go there. It belongs over there. It's crossing over other wires. Okay, there's 4 and 4. Same thing. We're always going to hold on to the middle point right there. And I like to use my thumb. Crisscross. That's half a twist. Do it again. That's 1 twist. Now that's separated the next section. Now we're going to do it again. And we're going to do this for the whole tree. It's a matter of breaking them all down and twisting until you have 2 and 2. So there's 4, there's 4. Gets a little tricky now. Hold on to that middle piece however you can. Half a twist, full twist, like that. Now, what we're going to do, I'm just going to push this down. This is the one that's on the top. There's nothing wrong with it. I just want to push it down a little bit right after where the limb started. Right there. I couldn't push it down with my finger. I just like it to be flat. Sometimes I do it to the whole thing. Not often. Or I do it after. Just going to go one more time. Right here, there, and next I'm going to start again, 2 and 2. This is our section of 4 wires. Now we have 2 and 2. We're going to hold on to that little limb and we're going to cross those and make a few twists like that. This one here, I did the 1 and 1 for my first twists. I'm not going to do more than that, only because I'm not using one size bead, so I need more room for my beads. If you use just seed beads, you can put another twist in and make your limb a little bit longer. For me, not today. We have these 2. That's long enough. This one here is just the beginning of it. Little sprout of a limb. Now hold on to that and throw in a few twists. I like to stick my thumb in there for tension and hold it like that and twist. Okay. Go to the next section. And twist. I will be getting up periodically and just looking over just to see. From the middle, it looks like I am. That's a good thing. Now, we'll do another one. Separate them into 2 and 2, holding on to that work, getting this out of my wrist, and twist. Like that. Last one, 2 and 2, turn your tree so you can twist. Still holding on, you have to hold on, or it'll come out crooked. Okay, now we have lots of little bundles of 2 and 2, and we're not done until we have 1. This is what our tree looks like now. And in 1 minute, it's going to be even fuller than that. And that's when we start to bead. Sorry, guys. 2. Get in there however you can. Comfortably. This one wants to just scratch me. Okay, now we're going to put little twists tightly. I'm supporting my work right where I'm twisting, and I'm not pulling back on the wire. I don't want to. Keep my finger there and twist. Keep it there and twist. I want this little limb to be very, very tight. And I need enough room for my beads. I'm going to give it one more, like that. I'm happy with that. Now we'll go to the next. And we're going to do this all the way around our entire tree. Move that away, 2 and 2. Now we'll twist and make a little limb. Even though we have 2 and 2 all the way around, if you don't put that twist, your beads are going to start way up here. And if you like that, that's good. You do your tree the way it makes you happy. I like the little twists because I like to adjust my tree and add little squiggly branches. Now I'm going to do the same thing. Support the work. Like that. Again, all the way around. Just keep right on going, 2 and 2, twist them out to 1 and 1. Probably maybe come back and add a few more twists as we go, or not. Depends on how we feel, how much we like our tree, and if we think we need more little twists. And this is what our tree looks like. And we are ready to bead. But first, guys, we're going to call this part 1, because this has already taken us 20 minutes, and I'm going to take that off the time that it takes to bead our tree, and I will do that right now and post them one after the other.